Chef Paige. Today we are making some vegan crab cakes. I had made some a couple months ago and I put the leftover mixture in the freezer. And then I breaded them and fried them again and they were so good. But I couldn't remember what I put in them. So I'm going to attempt to make some really good crab cakes and I'm bringing you along with me. So let's get into the video. Okay, so I have we're going to be using some chickpeas. I got heart of palm. We're going to put some Dijon mustard. Well, this say stone ground mustard. Vegan mayo. Seasonings, we're going to use black pepper, garlic powder, salt, Old Bay seasoning, and kelp, or any kind of sea seasoning, or you could use nori seed. So, for the heart of palm, I'm going to drain this. Oh, these are big chunks too. Okay, so we're gonna take the heart of palm and kind of stick our fork on it like this. Can you see that? So we can have it nice and flaky. I'm just going to kind of cut it in half so we don't bite them long strings. So it's nice and flaky, kind of like crab meat. Nice big chunk. I got a bowl right here. I'm going to add that in there. So I'm going to continue to do the same thing. I hope you can see that. Maybe. Okay. Just want to make sure it's all nice and shredded. And kind of just try to break it in half, like I said, because we don't want that long string. I want to make sure y'all can see. Okay. It's looking perfect. You get kind of a lot to me out of that one can. We got one more heart left, and this is how it looks. But we're going to add the chickpeas in there too, just to make it hearty. Spread. Get some protein in. This is how it looks. Now, Now we're going to put the chickpeas in the processor. Okay, so I got the chickpeas open. I'm just going to drain them. And I'm going to rinse them right here in the can. And kind of drain them again. Okay, so once we got the chickpeas drained, add them in here. Throw this can away. So we kind of want them chunky still. But I still want to make sure they're broken up in there. Perfect. So this is how it looks. So we're going to add that to our artichoke. Let me fix the camera so you can see. Okay, so now we're going to add the chickpeas. I'm kind of just giving it a mix because I want to make sure. Okay, this is all the chickpeas I'm going to use because I still want it to be nice and flaky with the heart of palm. So that's enough chickpeas for me. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to use the Dijon mustard. Some mayo, the vegan mayo. Okay, we're gonna use some black pepper. Y'all kind of know I just eyeball it, so it looked like a tablespoon of Dijon mustard, and this looked like about a 1/4 cup of mayo. So I got the black pepper, garlic powder. We want to make sure it's nice and seasoned. Some salt. Once I mix it, I'll probably season it again. The Old Bay. And then the kelp seasoning. Give that a mix. Now usually some people use, well, a lot of people, they use egg in there, but I don't want to use flaxseed egg. And I don't even think I want to use my egg replacer. I think with the mayonnaise in here, it's good enough to be a binder and to hold it. Plus we're going to use, Panko Breadcrumbs. So I think that's good enough. The mayonnaise will do the same job to me that the egg will do. Oh look, it looks nice and creamy. Like moist. We don't want it to be dry, you know what I'm saying? So some seasonings that I think we good with the black pepper, but I definitely want to add some more garlic. I'm going to add some more salt. I'm going to add some more Old Bay. And I'm gonna add the kelp. So we make sure we got that seafood flavor going on. See, and even, let me show you the mixture. We still got that shredded look, you know, even with the chickpeas in here. So let me clean up the seasonings, and then we're gonna add the panko breadcrumbs and make our patties. Okay, so these are the panko breadcrumbs I'm gonna be using. And I like this brand because it's vegan. It got wheat flour, cane sugar, yeast, and salt. So no animal products in the breadcrumbs. Believe it or not, breadcrumbs do. Some of them have animal products in it. So I'm going to put parsley. Me personally, if it have animal products in it, like if it got milk or egg, I'll probably still use it. But when I'm doing orders, I'm very careful with the vegan ingredients that I use, because a lot of people I cater to are vegan, and I want to make sure it's 100% vegan. So you got to read the back of everything. So I'm adding parsley on here. Into the bowl. I forgot the parsley. So get at a mix. Now we're gonna add these breadcrumbs I find at Target. I'm trying to think if I found them at Walmart. I'm adding a little, and I'm gonna mix, and then I'll add more, because I want to make sure it holds, and I don't want to add too much. So kind of just fold it over. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me turn that phone on. Okay, so, and you can tell, like, just with mixing it, I can tell it's good to go, that we can make a nice patty and it can hold on its own. So before we start making the patties, and we can let it sit in the fridge if we want to, so it could just be more firmer. But I'm just gonna make the patties. The outside of the patty, so the outside of the patty, we're gonna add a little breadcrumb to it. So for the outside, we're just gonna use some parsley, some garlic powder, and we're gonna use some, I got seasonings all over the place. We're gonna use some paprika, because we don't need no more Cajun seasoning or Obey, because it's nice. The patty should be nice and seasoned. So let's get at a mix. Okay, so we're gonna take some of our mixture. Seeing that look pretty firm, and we're kind of just gonna make little ball patties. If you've seen crab patties before, they be nice and thick. And then I know in school when we made crab patties, they taught us, like, put your hand like this, like your finger. It's kind of hard to do it, and kind of make the sides kind of thick. But I can't, when I'm making vegan patties, it would be hard for me to imitate that same shape. So I kind of just go for a round, thick patty. Okay, like that. Good enough. Now, we're going to add it to the breadcrumb. Now you could roll it around in it if you want to. I'm just going to dust it with the sides in the front and the back, just all around the patty, just because I have control of it already in my hand. So I'm just still shaping it and still adding the breadcrumbs, making sure they push down in there. Okay, I'll show you the patties at the end so you can get a good look. Hopefully I can make them all the same size. And like I said, the last time I made these, I had mixture left over and I just froze it. And when I wanted it again, I just thawed it out and cooked them up. So definitely, I might just fry 2 of these because I really don't have this in my meal plan. So I could just fry 2 of these and then I can freeze the rest. And that way I always have it on hand. So when I need something to go with a salad or a vegetable, I could just pull it right on out. Now I can probably patty them and then freeze them. Put them in Ziploc bags. That'll work too. And then that way it could go straight in the air fryer even. Or fry 'em. That'd be cool. So yeah, I'll patty them all and just freeze them. Sometimes I make stuff like not, I done said this before in my videos, like I make it for myself to eat and then I post a picture on Instagram and then usually it turn out good on the first try. And then I'd be like, oh man, I gotta make a YouTube video. Y'all haven't got a video like this with me talking in a while. Y'all know I just had a baby, but not just, because he's 10 months now. And I also have I started a fitness support group. I'm back to working out. If y'all seen my postpartum video I did a couple months ago after I had my son, I'm still working out, still eating right to the best of my ability. And I started this fitness support group, Fat and Fit. That's why I always say cook with Chef, welcome to Fat and Fit with Chef Pave. So I started this fitness support group on Facebook. It's a group, so join it if you like. And you could just post your healthy foods, your workout exercises, post your questions. And just a support group on a daily basis, you know, that we all in it together just to make better, healthier decisions. Okay, so that... And then I'm still working and meal planning and cooking and making orders. So your girl is busy. And I really haven't been making nothing too good. Well, not saying nothing too good. I've just been real strict with what I'm eating as far as I've been eating a lot of vegetables and a lot of fruit. So I really haven't been making nothing too exciting, let me say that. A lot of salads. But I've been getting some amazing results. And too, being pregnant with all the different things your body go through, I'm definitely satisfied 10 months later how my body is reacting to everything. I'm still healthy to the best of my ability. No complaints. No diabetes, no blood pressure. And that's the end goal, to make sure I'm nice and healthy. So, we got that. Now this one is a little tiny one. But it's still gonna taste good. So let's patty it up. Y'all, I hope this patty is still good because the first one I made was so good. I was thinking about adding onion and celery in here, but I was like, no, I want to keep it like a regular crab patty, you know? Okay. Let me get my hands all washed up, get rid of this, wash my stuff as I go. Okay, look, y'all. These look really, really good. So I got 5 out of that can. So we used a half a can of chickpeas and a whole can of heart of palm. Came out perfect. Okay, so I have, I turned the skillet on so the skillet could be hot. And I'm going to add vegetable oil. If you got grapeseed oil, you can use that. I think I'm going to buy some grapeseed oil and start using that. Because I'm in this group and I heard them say, like, when you use, I heard this lady, her name Rachel, and she said once you use olive oil and you heat it up, Then it let off some kind of, I think, chemical she was saying that's like not good for you, that can cause cancer and stuff like that. So I just use vegetable oil. I guess olive oil is good when you're tossing stuff, but not trying to like sear or heat things up. So I had just used vegetable oil, and there's other oils you can use like coconut oil. So I just put a little bit of oil in here because we don't want to deep fry. We just want to sear it. I don't know if you can see that. So we're going to let that get hot, and then I got it on in between low and medium because I don't want it to get, when the fire gets too high up, and then that's when like the stuff starts to burn. So I want to make sure the temperature is perfect. It's not too hot, and we can get a nice golden brown vegan crab cake. We still waiting on the oil to heat up, but I just went on and made the sauce. I don't want to make this video too long. So I got some vegan mayo in here. I put some lemon pepper, some Obey seasoning, some Slap Your Mama, garlic powder. I thought I didn't have no more lemons, but I do. So I'm going to add a little bit of lemon. And we need a little parsley, of course, for some color. Okay, let's get that a mix. Making sure everything incorporated in there. Let me give it a try. Oh yeah, that's good. Be careful with that Slap Your Mama. If you don't have that, you can use any Cajun seasoning, but be careful because it could be a little spicy. Okay, I can smell that our grease is ready. Let me see. I can smell it and I see it moving. Okay, so I'm gonna lift them up, and I'm just gonna put I'm flipping it over because I want this side to go first, the top. Just making sure I'm pressing them in there so they ain't burning. Make sure I got the shape that I want. And I said I wasn't going to fry them all up. I wasn't going to freeze them. But you know what? Last time I made these, my son loved it. And right now he went back vegetarian for 30 days. So I'm definitely going to make them all so he can have some. He should be getting out of school in a minute. And then the other chickpeas that we had left over, I'm going to make like into nuggets for my baby son. Okay, so they still got a little bit of room in there. Just washing up that pan. So I wasn't even paying attention to how many minutes on each side. So that was probably, what, a minute? I just want to get a look at it. I'm kind of just turning them because I seen on that one side that one side was like brown and the other side wasn't. So I'm kind of just rotating them so they could be hopefully golden on all the sides. So we'll probably do like at least 3 minutes on each side. Let's see how they turn out. Okay, so now we're going to flip them. Oh, I could have let that one kept going because it's not golden the way I want it. I'm going to keep letting the other ones go. You see how it's kind of light still in that one area? And look at this one. Oh, this one right there. See that one? Perfect. Trying to be careful while I'm flipping it because I want it to hold its shape. So that was about like 5 minutes on that side. So let's go another 5 on the other side and we can pull them out. Okay, we can take them out. Oh, it's popping. Okay, let me show. Okay, the crab cakes is done. Put them on here. Oh, these crab cakes is thick. So I'm only gonna plate up 3. This lettuce falling out of place. Okay. So, this is what they look like. I'm gonna get a picture so y'all can be able to see. Cause from here it seemed like the lightning is off. Okay, so the crab cake is done. I took the little small one. Let's give it a try. Oh, let me show you the inside. Let me hold it like this. That seems like that's better with the light. Can you see? Look at that. Can you see? Yep. The inside nice and it looks nice and flaky like a crab cake. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. Mm. Really good. Look at that. Not crab, vegan, guys. Mm-mm-mm. That's good. And the chickpeas is not overwhelming. I'm getting a lot of flakiness from the artichoke. But you can't even taste the chickpea. Really good. Really, really good. And you get that bite and crunch from the panko. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I'm Chef Paige. God bless you. Bye.